Here we are outside Dean Court after an excellent 3 points by Bournemouth on this cracking Easter Saturday. Big shout out straight away to Maven AV for bailing us out after Sam put the microphone in the wash. So thanks guys for helping us out with this. Here with Paul. Paul, what do you think of that today?
Oh, it's so exciting.
Hey.
There'll be so many bad jokes today.
Yeah,
no, I thought that we definitely deserved to win. I mean, they came here to frustrate, and they did that quite well. I thought that Everton were very, very good at time wasting, falling over whenever anybody was near them. So it was nice to get the result today.
First half not as good. Didn't really feel like there was much going on in that. A couple of good chances for both teams. Going into the second half, did you expect us to be able to get 3 points?
We had the quality. We've always had the quality going forward, so I had no doubt that we would get a goal. I just hoped that we wouldn't concede. Unfortunately, Neto didn't wear his gloves, or I don't know, he put butter on his gloves, couldn't catch twice, maybe 3 times in the game. He should have caught the ball and couldn't do it, so yeah, it's frustrating. But at least we won. I mean, we did need a bit of help from them to score the second, but we'll take it.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a lot of Neto analysis in this video going on, but apart from that, is anyone that kind of stuck out from you in a good way?
Quite a lot of players actually played well today. I thought Tyler Adams on his starting debut was really good actually in midfield. I mean, I think it's the first game we won without Christie possibly. Okay. And Christie has been a big miss in previous games, and thankfully Adams is fit now, so kind of slotted in quite well.
Fantastic. I was going to try to talk to Noah, but Noah's wiggling away from me. Hey, Noah.
Oh, sorry.
How you feeling? Tell me about your limbs. What happened?
So, my dad obviously elbowed me in the face.
Elbowed you in the face? What did you do that for?
The face. It was there on the top of your head.
Was that which goal was that happened?
The second one.
The second goal. Well, the Bournemouth second goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Own goals. Don't see many own goals, do we?
No, not these days.
Not these days. No, not at all. Who's your man of the match today, Noah?
Thank you.
Thinking about it. 3, 2, 1. Tav. I love it. Nice one. Absolute guy. Yeah, pass of the season, maybe. Ethan, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, Joe.
Yeah, good. What do you make of that?
Oh, positive.
Positive?
Yeah.
Positive. That's a nice word to sum it all up, isn't it, really? Positive. Wasn't always feeling positive. That first half I thought was a bit boring, really. What did you think?
Nothing really happened, to be honest. I was a bit bored. But second half, it wasn't boring.
No, it was not boring.
It was great.
Yeah. What do you think changed it? Why do you think suddenly it was so much better?
I think we were more energetic.
Yeah.
First half, we were just getting into the game. Second half, we just came into it straight away. And we got 3 points, and that's all that matters. So.
Bit of a sublime substitution, really, by Andoni Iraola. He took off Kirkes. He brought on Lloyd Kelly. Lloyd Kelly with a hot cross, and then Dom Solanke has risen and he scores again. Unbelievable, don't you think?
Yeah, that was good. It was a good cross from him, to be honest. And Solanke's obviously there, like he's done all season, just scores. Just scores goals. That's what he does.
That's what he does. Thanks for coming on, buddy.
Up the Cherries.
Up the Cherries. Hey, mate, you all right?
How you doing?
Yeah, good. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you.
Good, excellent. What do you think of that game today?
Oh, tight game. Good to come out with a win.
Yeah.
Positive in the second half. First half was very even, I thought, to be fair.
Yeah, very true.
Everton, for a big team, fall down a lot. They definitely had a height advantage over us today.
Yeah.
We had, 4 or 5 short players in the scene, to be fair. But yeah, they go down very easily for a big team. But the substitutions in the end came off again, I think, for Iraola. He seems to be a master of getting subs on at the right time and having that impact.
Yeah.
As a game like this that's tight, there's always going to be questions between certain things. I'm still not sure whether Billing fits into his tactical setup. Yeah. I guess he brought him on for his height aspect in the end, but he still didn't have as much of an impact. Again, Neto's going to be questioned for his mistake. But in the end, we've got that drive now. We've got that known that we can come back in the Sheffield United game, the Luton game. Yeah. It's really proving now that it doesn't matter if the heads drop. Even with a couple of minutes to go, we can get back in there and we can get a win if we need it.
You were a little bit lucky with that own goal, do you think?
Yeah, I was sat right behind that goal, to be fair. Yeah. And all the defenders just missed it and it hit Coleman and went in. So, yeah, very lucky. But at the end, you get what you deserve if you're pushing hard enough. So.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you so much for coming on.
Man.
All the best. Have a good Easter. Hey, Tom. Yeah, if you don't mind, mate. Now, I've noticed something very strange in that second half, and I'm wondering if you're going to pick up on it as well.
Go on.
Well, I wanted to ask you about Lewis Cook.
Yes.
He was in an interesting position.
Yeah, I think it was always going to be a little bit different today without Christie.
Yeah.
And I think we adapted relatively well.
Yeah.
I'd say I thought Tyler Adams was brilliant. And considering the lack of football, to play 90 minutes, I was very surprised. I thought Scott would come on.
Yeah.
But I think Tyler was playing so well. But yeah, Lewis, it was almost like the pair of them. It went, right, we're going to be a little bit different today. We can afford to take that gamble in the position we're in. I thought it worked relatively well. It's going to take a little bit of time. But yeah, I thought on the whole, missing Christie's press, we still adapted quite well to it. And I actually thought Cliver in the first half was causing him a lot of problems.
Yeah, he was,
getting close to Dom, and I thought their centre-halves were coming out and struggling with him. But yeah, I mean, Lewis got man of the match. We were saying the only reason I wouldn't have given it to him was because really early on he had a shot that went over the bar. He's got it at the target for me. I know that's not his role, but he's a good enough footballer at the target there. So that was, I personally thought Semenyo was...
He was great.
Just they couldn't cope with him. I just thought they couldn't cope with him. So I thought he was good. Kelly, when he come on, was brilliant. I think it was his first touch, that cross.
I think it might be, yeah.
And I'm just delighted I'm on fan cabs not ranting about Neto, to be honest with you, because I was thinking it now. I was like, oh no, I'm going to have to go on and talk about Neto again. And he's been, I think I said the last time I was on here, Neto needs to go in and apologise. Well, now Neto's got to go in and say thank you so much, because he is, I don't know how much more we can say about, he's obviously got a lot off the pitch, he's obviously got a lot of leadership qualities. He's not a very good goalkeeper. I don't see how you can argue the point anymore. It's a simple catch. I don't know how he's just palmed it into his path. It is really bad. Maybe he's got a contractual situation with El Marino and he didn't want us to have it. But it was appalling. But what I will say is, we said in the preview and I said in the preview as well, I looked at Everton's fixtures, I thought they've got enough, they're a good side. I looked at them today and thought, oh, they're not as good as I thought they'd be. I thought we were really comfortable. If it wasn't for our goalkeeper, we win that game with ease. We give them a goal and we have a couple of minutes and we just go up the other end and score.
Yeah.
So, and we're not, one of the top teams. So I worry for Everton now because I didn't think they had much about them at all. I don't see them scoring enough goals.
No, that seems to be the weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, they're relatively compact and organised.
Yeah.
But as we said, we've given them a goal. So apart from that, did they ever really look like scoring? Probably not. So yeah, I think if Calvert-Lewin's not on it, which he's clearly not at the moment, then they struggle. And yeah, I thought we were well worthy of the win today, without being spectacular. But good options to have. I thought, obviously, like I say, bringing Kelly on, and we've got the squad. You look at Aaron's not coming on, Hill's back there not on, Scott didn't get on today. A few good options. Dom was good again, and. Yeah, I think we look nice, and even like that left side, we mix it up, bring on Kelly and Dango, and it worked quite well. Still haven't got Cine, we got no Christie, so I think we're in a good position. I think if we go and I think Palace drew at Forest today. If we go and beat them on Tuesday, I mean, got to start looking up the table.
Absolutely.
Got to start looking up the table. I mean, Fulham nearly lost to Sheffield today. I think they last minute 3-3 draw, so they're up there. So yeah, we've got to start looking up. But I think there's a lot of positives, mate. I think they're fighting for their lives. We're not really playing for much. And we were far better than them. Yeah. So, I think long way to Plymouth. We've said that, it's a long way to Plymouth. I think we need to change that chart. I tell you what though, he is good with his feet. Some of the passes he played were really good, to be fair to him. But I think they're in more trouble than I thought they were.
Yeah,
Everton, they're worse than I thought they'd be. But it wouldn't shock me if the Goodison factor maybe had an edge to them, especially with Luton throwing away a lead again.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they were 1-0 up. They lost last minute 2-1. So I think Luton are probably throwing it away a little bit too much. But Everton, they tried to play for a point. They couldn't quite get it done. But happy days, mate.
Happy days. See you Tuesday.
See you Tuesday.
Hey, buddy. How you doing, buddy?
I'm just pleased. I'm just happy. It's just nice.
Oh, Balls, I'm going to see you, buddy. Yeah. See you. Thank you, mate. Sorry.
I'm
Big
just,
fan.
it was a case of lose with 13th, win with 13th. We're still 13th. It feels like we've been 13th for ages, but I thought we were poor today, and we still got it done, which shows our benchmark of. I always go on about how far we've come since Gareth O'Neill, but that again, it shows that we've played very poorly against an Everton side that does have quality. They've got some good players like Onana, Branthwaite, good international players. And we've beaten them today, and we didn't really get out of maybe second or third gear. I just thought we were very, very classy at times, excluding the goalkeeping mistake from I'm not going to mention who, but I thought today we were just pretty decent.
Yeah, I think it was quite interesting when the own goal went in. I mean, Everton were pretty much shell-shocked from that, but all the players went over and celebrated with Adam Smith, which was lovely to see. I mean, it wasn't his goal, but at the end of the day, he put a real shift in today, isn't he? I wonder if if he can hold that place, do you think when other players come back from injury?
Well, there's no reason why he shouldn't. If this is saying if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
And that's the case. He's been very, very good this season. I'm very happy with how he's played. I've got to give a shout out to Tyler Adams. He was unreal. I thought some of his interceptions, some of his tackling, everything about him today was really, really good.
Yeah.
And it's good to see, because I think before in previous games we've struggled with that, Ryan Christie. We struggled to really keep on ticking, keep the press up. But I thought today, I didn't really think in the game, oh yeah, we're missing Christie here, which is good. Because it shows that we're not reliant on just Solanke or just Christie or someone like that, and we're becoming more of a well-rounded team unit. But Everton as well, so poor. Thought their fans were very poor as well. Understandably why, because they still haven't won since the 16th of December.
Frustrating for them, yeah.
So yeah,
that's equalled their record now without wins, I think.
Yeah, it's just mental how kind of low they're coming in the terms of the Premier League. But yeah, I thought Everton were poor. We were not great, but we were just a little bit less worse, if that makes sense. I saw everyone was decent. Dom again getting another goal, but Gareth Southgate still won't pick him, will he? He'll pick Ivan Toney's got 4 goals all season. But yeah, we were just all right, and I'm just happy. So that's it.
Ben's happy. I'm happy. Good.
Cool.
Good to see you, buddy.
Cherries.
Up Cherries. Scott. How are you, Scott?
Sam, fine.
Good. Did you enjoy the game today?
I did enjoy the game.
What was your favourite part of the game today, Scott?
The first half was awful, but the second half was doing great.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. Who's the best player, do you think, for Bournemouth?
I reckon it's Dom Solanke.
That was a special goal, wasn't it? At the right time.
I think so.
Yeah, me too.
And Neto was supposed to catch the ball instead of spilling it.
Yeah, that's really frustrating. I'm quite disappointed by that. Are you, Scott?
I am sure.
Do you think that Neto will still be our goalkeeper in the next game?
I think he will.
Do you think he should be?
I think he should be.
Okay, brilliant. Thanks so much, Scott.
And happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you too. Hi, Ollie, how are you?
I'm very good. 2-1 win. Of course, they equalised in the 86th or 87th minute.
Dicey.
Get onto that later. And then of course we came back and we got the goal in the end. So it's 3 points is 3 points.
I mean, they got us the goal in the end, really. I mean,
Yeah.
it was a game of 2 gifted goals, wasn't it? In many ways.
I'd have to probably agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say gifted, but it was definitely easier than they should have been.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think Solanke's goal was a very good header, to be fair.
Yeah.
And then of course Beto's goal. Do you want to talk about that?
We can talk about it if you want to talk about it. I mean, nothing's off limits here on back of the net. What would you like to say about it?
I'm going to be in the minority, but I'm actually going to defend Neto.
Oh,
okay. He made a mistake.
Yeah.
Which led to a goal, and he's done a few of them over the season, right? However, for what he lacks in commanding his box, for what he lacks in communication, he makes up for in shot stopping, which you saw in the first half. He made that absolutely amazing save, which I don't think a lot of keepers in the Premier League would do. I'd go as far to say as probably only 10 keepers in the league could make that, if that, honestly.
Do you think, though, when you've got, and I understand what you're saying, you've got certain strengths as a goalkeeper, but when you've got certain weaknesses as a goalkeeper, that is exactly what the opposition are going to exploit, aren't they? They're going to try and put a cross in kind of on him, really, in the hope that he fumbles it and a goal goes in. And it felt like with a tall team like Everton, that did feel like a weakness at points on corners and things.
You're going to have weaknesses against sides. You're going to have strengths against sides, you know? So maybe tactically we need to work around those weaknesses for Neto. Maybe we need to work around what he struggles with and maybe help him a bit. Because at the end of the day, he is, I wouldn't go as far as to say world class, but he's a very, very good shot stopper. You don't spend years at Barcelona at their peak for nothing, you know?
Yeah.
Granted, he wasn't number one. However, you still have to be of a certain standard to be in that Barcelona team. So we know he's got it in him. It's just trying to, amplify those strengths.
Okay,
and almost suppress those weaknesses.
Okay, interesting. Nice take. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I mean, Zabani played well, didn't he? he was probably my man of the match, honestly.
Okay.
I've seen some places say Tyler Adams, who played very well. Some say Lewis Cook, played very well. But Zabani was just different class for me today. Different gravy.
Different gravy. Brilliant.
Yep.
Good to see you. All the best.
Amazing.
Thank you, buddy. Hi, gentlemen. How you doing?
I'm alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Do you enjoy the game?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it was decent.
What was decent about it? What did you like about it?
We did have a few mistakes that we may need to pick up on, like maybe Neto's handling, and just all in all, make sure the pass gets to our man, and try and win the aerials as much as we can, because maybe we're lacking that a bit.
Yeah, the first half didn't look great, did it? Not really.
We had a lot of chances, but we just couldn't take them. We just couldn't score them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a lot of chances as well.
They did, didn't they? I think they could have. I mean, they had probably the first good chance of the game, really, and they could have scored with that. Luckily, they didn't.
Yeah.
Did you see the second half turn out the way it did?
Yeah, it was much better in the second half.
Yeah.
We were playing the ball around them. They were also playing the ball around us, but that Solanke goal was very good. The crossing and then the header.
Should he be getting in England's squad, Dom Solanke?
I'm not sure. Maybe in the squad, but maybe not as a starter, just as a backup.
Yeah.
Because he's really good at holding up the ball. I think Semenyo played really well today as well.
Yeah, he did.
He's really skillful and he's quite pacey as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Who's your man of the match today, then, boys?
Probably go Semenyo.
Semenyo.
Yeah.
I thought Semenyo did really well today as well.
Brilliant.
Also, Kelly came on
Yeah,
for actually first touch of the ball. He got an assist, which was quite nice to see. The second goal may have been a bit lucky, but goals are gone.
Yeah.
Goal to goal. Take it. Brilliant. Thanks, gents. Thanks for coming on.
JJ?
Hey, buddy. Yeah, I'm good. How you doing, man?
I feel incredibly fortunate after that, to be honest. For me, the game was, we didn't really have too much, play that was actually working well in our favour. I think Ryan Christie was a massive miss, and I know I've said it time after time after time, but he is our turning point. He is the one player that can get on that half turn and make something happen, and the press actually starts from him.
Yeah.
And I think we struggled with the press today, but I mean, it's Sean Dyche's Everton. You can't really break them down. We struggled at times to get free kicks and slow the game down to the tempo out of it. So, but we were very fortunate. I think Neto is a difficult one, isn't it? Because we've seen this happen before. And I think especially within that 6-yard box, he has to take command. Like, even if 5 players are coming towards him, at least take command. Because there was even before they scored that goal, there was an incident where Mepham headed it over for a corner, and that was miscommunication as well. So I feel like, especially of that 6-yard area, he has to take full control of it. Like, you see so many keepers actually dominating that 6-yard area, and he just doesn't seem to have it.
Not his thing, is it?
It's not. So but we were very, very fortunate to get that winning goal, because I think had it ended 1-1, it would have been very, very deflating for us. Because I mean, you look at the time they scored as well. It's like even more the reason to take control of his box.
Absolutely. Thinking of players who played really well today, nobody's really talked much about Tavernier, but he did some cracking passes today.
He did. I think especially in the first half, like those diagonal balls, that seemed like quite a big theme of our play today, which was quite interesting. But yeah, Tavernier did okay. For me, I think Tyler Adams stood out quite personally. Just kept on ticking it over in the middle of the park and stuff like that. But Milos Kerkez, and I can't believe Lloyd Kelly got an assist. Honestly, and Solanke scored a header as well, which was great. But I think we did deserve the win. But the way we went about it wasn't quite right. And first half, we struggled again, just like we did against Luton Town. So we've got to come out. I think moving forward, we've got to come out in the first half and actually make more of an effort actually to put the game in our favour, rather than just relying on the second half to come out and turn the game on its head. But glad we got the win. And onwards and upwards. Undeserved, and unfortunate, but we'll take it.
Take it.
Hello.
Hiya guys, how you doing?
Yeah, really good. Thanks, really good. Thank God for that.
Yeah. Just about squeaked over the line. So with that now, this season, are you looking up the table? Are you looking down the table? Are you thinking, this is where we're going to be?
I'm looking up, I think, although it's frustrating that we're still in 13th, isn't it? We just can't seem to
shake it off.
No, but I'm up for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know, after today I think we're just lucky to be where we are, to be honest, and I think we just need to chill out and just ride it out and not try too hard, because we could have got caught out today. They kept catching us out with long balls over the top, because we were putting people forward, and then the final sort of balls between our guys up front wasn't working out, and then we were exposed at the back, and they kept exploiting that. So yeah, I think we need to calm it down a bit. Yeah, we were lucky today.
Yeah, you don't see many own goals, do we?
No, that's right. Yeah, thank God we did today.
Yeah, quite unusual. But there were some good bits of play today, and there were some really good performances as well.
Yeah,
who did you think was,
Well, it's nice to see Tyler Adams out there.
I thought he was sparking at the start.
He's got some attitude, and he was getting in people's faces and winding people up. It was almost like the Jefferson Lerma kind of attitude that we all used to love. So that was great to see him out there.
Yeah, and he's a pretty tidy player, isn't he? Yeah, he looked good to start with. I think Meps is great. Really reliable. He always comes
Sam's
out
nodding back there. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. He just when he gets called on, he performs, doesn't he? Yeah. Semenyo's always good, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's reliable as
and
well.
I just love Zabani's attitude as well. He's the only player who comes further to the touchline at the end of the game, and he's really applauding the fans, and he loves being
he's passionate,
here.
Isn't he?
And it's just a shame that more of the players don't connect with the fans like Zabani does, because he really cares about it. And
there's a lovely article about Zabani out this week that was particularly good, talking about his connection with the fans. So if you have a little look out for that.
We'll do.
Oh, well, that's quite good then. So we got Crystal Palace next.
Yeah.
Do you think
Did they draw in the end today? I think they did,
I'm
didn't
not
they?
sure, actually. I think they were winning at one point, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be a tricky one, I think.
Yeah. Return of the Lerma.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that might be a bit worrying. But I think we were making better decisions today. I think in the last couple of games we haven't been making the best decisions, especially in front of goal. So hopefully we can build on it. And nice to see Lloyd Kelly come on and get an assist actually as well, wasn't it?
Yeah,
really good to see him
as well, I think. Wasn't
yeah,
it?
pretty much.
That was mental. Yeah, so that was good.
Yeah, up the Cherries. See you guys soon.
See you guys soon.
Bye.
Oh, I like your sunglasses. Shady. Did you have them on throughout the game?
Yeah, most of it.
Yeah. Did it change your perspective of the game, do you think?
No.
How did you feel about the game?
Very interesting.
I like that.
How we played as well. You can really tell in the centre mid role where we need Christie. When there's no Christie, it's just an empty field where they can always get through. Also, in the summer transfer window, get a new goalkeeper. Neto's horrible. I mean, horrible. Get a new goalkeeper.
We could try Christie in goal. He seems to be good at everything else, couldn't he?
I think Leno could work in goal actually.
Yeah.
He could work in goal.
I wonder if we will see somebody else have a little go in goal before the end of the season, because I'm not really quite sure now what the aim is. Maybe I'll ask your dad about that in a minute, because he's quite good at thinking about these kind of things. But yeah, I don't know. Do you think maybe we could get someone else in goal for a little bit?
I think you should give Travers two games.
Okay, yeah.
Then you can give him a test, see how he does. Because I don't know if we're going for anything this season. I think we're only 7 points off of the Europa spots, so anything's possible.
Anything is possible. Right, quickly before we go, let's lay on a positive note. Player of the match, who stood out for you?
Oh, I forgot his name. Tyler Adams.
Tyler Adams. USA. Brilliant, thanks, John.
Hello.
All right. I'm good, how are you?
3 points in the bag, isn't it?
That's not bad, is it? That bag's filling up pretty quick now.
Exactly. We're like moving on up the table. I'm looking up.
You are looking up?
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
Well, what's the point? What's the point in looking down, and what's the point in staying where you are?
No, very true.
You know, you've got winnable games. You've got to keep going.
Yeah.
But no, we started well. Then we did Everton things and stooped down to their level. Very difficult to give a man of the match on the whole. I think you'd probably pick about 6 different players who were all about the same kind of standard. You could give Zabani a shout. You could give Mepham a shout. I don't blame him for the goal they scored, because the goalie's got to dominate that moment.
Mm-hmm.
You can give Tyler Adams a shout. You can give Lewis Cook a shout. You could probably also give Tav a shout. Some of those passes were fantastic. It was lovely to see that happening again. Nice to see some of that confidence. You could even give Lloyd Kelly a shout for just coming on and giving an assist with the first touch.
Yeah.
And then Dom did Dom things. Could have scored another one.
Absolutely. That was a bit of a
got lucky in the end.
bubble.
Yeah. But it's all good, isn't it? You know.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of a weird game at the beginning of it because it does feel a little bit like, what we're playing for now. I'm glad that you said we're looking up and we should be looking up, but I do worry sometimes that, in previous seasons, last season's a really good example of that. We kind of went on the pitch a bit early
I don't think the boss will allow that to happen.
Okay.
I really don't. I think he's not one of those coaches that would stand for that.
He's made a different stuff.
I think he'd be willing to make changes if things weren't working out. But we do have to dominate games more. We've got the ability to dominate a lot of teams a lot better than we do. And at the end of the day, if we are, I think I said it previously, if we are using these games as we should now to establish how good we're going to be next season, these are the games you've got to learn and try and figure things out. Because next season you are going to have to be looking up further again, because that's what the hierarchy is going to be expecting. So when you've got that kind of objective momentum from the people that run the show, you've got to be keeping up to that standard. So I'm looking for consistent progression throughout the whole team, and I just think today Everton do Everton things just like Burnley used to do Burnley things, and we got a result out of it. And sometimes you've just got to play the opposition and they don't make it easy for you, and we got a win not because they were rubbish, we were good enough.
Okay.
We just gave away a stupid goal.
Same starting 11 next Tuesday?
I don't know what's wrong with Christie. So
I don't know either.
If he's ill, and I hope he's just ill, then hopefully we'll have him back in. But Adams, in a weird kind of way, did a really good job.
Yeah.
But he didn't do...
Did a different sort of job.
Yeah, he didn't do the Christie job.
No.
But, that's the way it goes. But up the Cherries, we win.
Hey! Brilliant. Thank you. And that's it. We're done from here. Just a quick shout out to Bristol Cherries, who caught us in the car park before. You boys right there, give you a little wave. There you go. We're done here now, so we're going to go. Sam's going to put out a vlog tomorrow, Sam. Brilliant. And then we probably won't do the whole kind of second look and a preview. We'll do the two together because we've got Game Tuesday against Crystal Palace. So you want to like this video, subscribe, click the little bell thing. More coming at you very, very soon. Up the Ches.